this is the final run through. We are about to tackle hell. I have just finished the den and I had very little issues. I'll show you a little thing here. There you go. That's the den being completed. So we're about to kick on and hopefully we have no issues. So far the strategy with the summons at the front and the cyclone and hurricane is working well, but I do have a backup with one respec remaining, so if something happens, I do have a little bit of play there. So with all that being said, if you haven't seen the video that I put out like previously, I put out a video which was me gearing up, so if you're wondering where all this gear came from, you can check out that video there. I didn't want to take up a bunch of time from the hell video because I did a bunch of gearing, so if you want to see that video, go check out that, and we're going to kick straight into this, and we'll get moving. Right, first roadblock is Triad Woodfist was basically unkillable because he was immune to cold and immune to physical. So I didn't consider that, so I need to sort of watch out for mobs that are immune to physical and immune to cold. Hopefully there's not going to be many of them, but if there are combinations like that, I basically just need to run away. So I've run away from him. So I've just found tower. It's not in a very good position in terms of our waypoint, etc. But I'm only going to run this once anyway, because I basically have everything that I want. The only thing I can get would be like a lem room or something like that from for a treachery for our merc. So I'm not overly worried right now. An immune to physical, immune to cold there. It's time to run. We're getting a lot of immune to physical, immune to cold. A lot more than I actually thought we would. That was no good. That was too close. Too close. The curse. Come on. Curse, extra strong. We got you. Get rid of the curse. It should be known that I never played this safe. And hardcore players are probably looking at me going, you are not being safe at all. This is safe. This is safe, people. Hey, we got a key. Right, that was sketch. I'm not running that again. So after that close call, I've realized that it's defaulted to taking my life bar off, so I'm just going to fix that quickly for you. I don't know why it keeps defaulting to taking that off, but fixed. Alright, so life bar is back. Alright, so I'm about to just grab the malice so that we can do our last imbue. Alright, so we just gave the malice to Chelsea, so we have our final imbue ready. I'm not going to do that just yet. I'll see if I can find a better base to run with it. But for now, we're just going to keep moving because I'm kind of locked into this helm because of the strength and stuff anyway. So I'm going to kind of just leave that that last imbue for a little bit. Right, so I just found Andariel. So we've made our way down to Andy. We are now level 72. So levels are coming. They're not super fast, but they are coming. I'm gonna, even though I have capped poison, the antidotes will actually overcap it, so we're still going to do this even though we have capped poison res. I ended up doing some thawing as well, so I've got 80, I got 85, I got 85. So, you know, you can never be too cautious. And they also managed to drop us the gold wrap. Oh, put these back on here. Alright, and we just got a unique amulet because I was very greedy and changed the Nagel and gold wrap in. Very sneaky, so hopefully this is just a 30 Maras. or a Knockazad, you know, whatever. Well, she's dead. Whatever. She's dead, we're alive.
Great and dark.
Oh, there's a conviction. That's a horrible thing for me. Like, yeah, it's a time down here. This is a bit of a nasty pack right here. This camp is dangerous with the conviction. Bit of a dangerous area. Emilio's gonna die. And that's something I've got to watch, is the Oak Sage. When the Oak Sage dies, obviously my life total goes from 1,000 to 400, so if I, at any point, miss the fact that the Oak Sage is dead, and something like that happens where it's I get hit with a Nova, or even like a pack of archers or something like that, it's going to be game over. Like, I feel like the difficulty has ramped up, like, significantly in the last few moments. Basically, almost since I hit Viper Temple down here, the difficulty seems to have just, like, increased tenfold. And I'm still relatively at the start of this map. I can imagine these maps are generally pretty big, and we're having a lot of issues. You see then the Oak Sage had died, and that was cold enchanted, so if I didn't notice that, I would have got hit by that Nova potentially, and just been ended. Ooh! Woohoo! 86 though. And only +2. It's actually a really bad roll. That's bad on the attack rating. It's only 1 Feral Rage, is +2. This has got to be like a almost anti-perfect. That's pretty bad. I'm gonna have to reset this. Such a bad map too. These tornadoes are just horrible for these corridors. They don't. This room's so packed. Oh. Fucking hell. Oh, it's just so crazy in there. Get out of here. Fuck that. I've made my way down to Duriel. We're gonna see how this goes. Okay. Wow, okay. I mean, I honestly thought that was going to be harder than that. It was way harder to get to Duriel than it was to actually beat him. So, go us, I guess. 51 life, 11 strength, 12 lightning. "51 life, 11 strength. That's interesting. I wonder what happens to my res. That's a lot of life. Right, we've got dolls down here, so... Awesome. Great location. Great location. Right, I'm up to Trav. We've got to try and lure... one or two at a time. Something like that. God, I thought that was an Omrin for a second. Run, just run. Oh, we're here. Oh, that was nerve-wracking. Right, before we go down there, let's just do some quick random crafting. Try our luck with another ring. Cold and fire with 10 FCR. Alright, what else we got here? We got some rubies. So... how have I still not found another Neth rune? What cubes into a Neth? I think it's a tier. I think a tier cubes into Neth. Do that. We will... 2 10s. Man, if I was bow was on, they would be amazing. Unfortunately, doesn't do much for us. We'll probably try for some belts. Do a blood belt, maybe. What's that? Is that a towel? Where's Nith? 27 to life? Poison res? Alright, I'll roll this charm a couple of times, see if we get lucky. Really want to hit that druid skiller. Ooh. One more. No, we'll do one more. We'll use all of them. Ah, it's worth a shot. Well, I tried to get some upgrades before Mephisto, but not to be. Extra strong, extra fast, stone skin, aura enchanted, immune to physical, immune to lightning. Boys, travesty has happened. I got up to get a drink and paused the recording, so you missed the Mephisto fight. I did the, like, instant replay record, but that only got the last 30 seconds, so this is what you caught of that fight. So that one's completely on me. I should have remembered, but I didn't, so my bad. But I can tell you right now that that fight was super easy. I was a little bit worried about it, to be perfectly honest, but it was very much the same as Duriel, where the summons just sort of surrounded him, and then I just stood back and hit him with the tornadoes, and he just got chopped down. The summons didn't even really die. I just had to recast a couple of the direwolves, and that was it. So, yeah. Sorry, bros. Let the team down. Well, I found the waypoint for the river there, and I'm sort of debating whether or not I should do Hellforge. I don't actually think Hellforge can really do much for me. I don't know what I could even use it for, but I'm also curious what the drop would be. So is it worth risking my death for basically no gain apart from curiosity? And the answer, I think, is yes. I think we need to do it. Alright. After literally running the entire map, we've found Hellforge, which turned out to be right next to where we started. Who's there? It's better be worth it. Something that I fully don't need, so I don't even know what worth it means. Probably a lem for a treachery. Val. It's nothing for us. We already have a Val. Use it here. Alright, so I am going to try and telly through to Chaos. Hopefully not do stupid tellies like that. Why am I like this? Why am I like this? It's actually comical I've made it this far. Dominating! One down! We're cooking now, we're cooking now. Oh, he's immune to physical and has stone skin. He's dying. Oh, okay, that was a lot. Right, we gotta go get some D. Yeah! He was so easy, I should have come back and put the Magic Find gear on. Archers and slingers make me a little bit nervous. I'm tempted to exit and reset this. In fact, I will. It's worth noting that I'm currently at Frozen River, and it is going like that. It is absolutely brutal. So this, if I keep getting ones with souls and the succubus, it's gonna be really hard to do this. And my res is actually capped, so I don't really need to do the Anya quest. I was kind of just doing it for the hell of it. I mean, look at this here. I mean, I'm 44 life. That's how close I just came to death. So at this point, I'm thinking I may skip this quest. I don't know. I don't think it's worth. I think it's worth the hassle. Act 5's been pretty rough so far. Woo! Okay. So I fully just took a really greedy approach and thought, you know what, I'm gonna just try and telly straight to Anya. So we're there now. We don't have souls in this run. So I've basically just got to clear out that area, and this quest should, by rights, be done. So this was it was a bit of a gamble, but seems to be paying off so far, says I, who is about to go down there and possibly die. Look, I don't think you can say that's how it's done, but it's a way to get it done, I suppose. It was a really dumb thing to do, but we got the quest done. So, you know what? We're alive. Quest done. Success. All right, so now that we've got that quest done, we can come over here to Anya and get our Druid Helm. So, what do we get? 1 to Twister. Like, what is this shit?
Can I help you?
Why is everything trash? I've made my way down to the ancients. I honestly have no idea how this is going to go. Pull it down. That's 2 down. It's 3 down. What was I worried about? Got this in the bag. Oh, look at this map. Yes. Uniphysical. Uniphysical is not ideal for us. So we're gonna run away. Run. Yeah. Look at us go. How? How did that not give me the level? How? Oh. Hey! Right, so against all odds, we've made it up to Bale. By some of the close calls I've had, kind of have no right to be here. Oh, Bale's gonna be a problem. Right, Bale's gonna be a problem, and I don't actually think I can kill him the way I am. I think I'm just gonna die if I keep attempting to do what I'm doing. I still have one respec left, so I'm gonna jump back to Act 1. Alright, so far what I've done is I have respect, and I have gone into Lycanthropy 20, I have 12 into Werewolf, I have 15 into Fury, I have 16 into Oak Sage, I have 20 into Cyclone Armor. I put one down here just in the synergies of Cyclone Armor. I don't know whether that'll help or not, but I figured I'd give it a go. Alright, and the very last thing that I think I am going to do here is I actually forgot that I found this Erebus Bite. So, it does need 86 strength. So, I've been thinking about the best way that I can wear this. So I'm going to socket it. And now that I've socketed it, I am going to put in a requirements minus 15%. Okay? This needs 74 strength now. I have 72. I can swap a charm. Let's take out... You know what? I don't need the Tome of Identity. So let's take the Tome of Identity out. Them. It's because I'm getting the 9 strength from this. Alright. Never fear. Never fear. What about an amulet? Oh! Yes! Anya's come through. We have 159,000 left in the bank. Won the druid, 21 strength. Alright, so I come out here. I just got to see how much life I've got. 1,700 life. So 1,700 life. 60% increased attack speed. We got 57% chance of crushing blow. 33% chance of open wounds. He's nearly down. Alright, just for this last bit, I'm gonna switch something else up as well. Alright, so Emilio has just been swapped to another Emilio so that he's got a Holy Freeze, and he's also wearing this Razor Team, which flows target by 25%. No, no, no. Hey! Come on now, come on! Oh, yes!
Bale,
Yes!
join your brothers in oblivion.
Bale was hard, man.
Hello.
Alright, so we finished that, and right at the last second there, I respect. And we changed from having summons over to being a Fury Werewolf with Cyclone Armor and Oak Sage. The resistances didn't turn out very great there. We're on a -10 on the lightning, but Bale doesn't really do lightning. He's mainly fire, cold, and physical. So I wasn't too worried about the lightning damage there anyway. Our final life total here, as you can see, is 1700. Murky Boy, he got changed over to having the slows target and the Holy Freeze, and that definitely did help at the end there. Prior to that, he was obviously just wearing the Insight, and then prior to that, we had a trusty Ellie. Now, that run was hard. I wanted a challenge, and yeah, I got one with that. Look, I'm not, as you can tell from some of the gameplay I was doing there, I'm not cut out for hardcore. I don't think I'm going to do hardcore runs all the time. I find it stressful. I got to concentrate all the time, and I sort of lapse concentration, and I get a bit bored. I want things to move a bit quicker, and then I start telling, and then I make dumb mistakes, and it's about, yeah, hardcore, it just doesn't suit my brain. But we got through. I have no idea how we got through. There was so many times there we probably shouldn't have got through, but we got through. Alright, so thanks heaps for following me on that journey. There's going to be more challenges to come, so I'll see you in the next one, bros.